Hey, what is up, everybody on YouTube? This is Chris or lunarman, and today I'm going to talk about the best Warlock cards in Hearthstone. Now, before I start, of course, this is in my own opinion, which are the best, and also, I would like to say there are 3 effective decks for Warlock right now, 2 being more effective than the third one. There's the Zoo, which I'm sure all of you have faced like a bajillion times, where they just rush you with minions, just rush, rush, rush. There's the Handlock, which if you're in, I'm going to say low elo, but that's a League of Legends term, but if you're in low ranking, like maybe 15 to 25, if you're between that, you usually don't see Handlock. It's usually a thing that people higher up run. And then there's a Demon deck, which I don't really think is that effective. Just run the other 2, but yeah, let's get started. Sacrificial Pact. This card is only good in demon decks, obviously. Destroy a demon, restore 5 health to your hero. And to me, it really doesn't seem that good at all. Maybe it'd only be good if you had like a 1/1 demon or something. But I don't really know why you would want to destroy your own creature just to restore 5 health to your hero. I don't really know. Soulfire is one of the best cards in the whole game. You discard a card, but you deal 4 damage for 0 mana. 0 mana! Get that into your thick skulls, everybody. 0 mana. Corruption. No, don't use this card. It seems good, but it's just like, you can run other stuff that's just as good as this. Choose an enemy minion at the start of your turn, destroy it. So the enemy minion gets to live for 1 more turn anyway. I don't know. If it's a low minion or a low health minion, just do Mortal Coil. Mortal Coil is better. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If that kills it, draw a card. It's a pretty good card. Power Overwhelming. This card is an amazing finisher. I love this card. But that's just me personally. I personally love this card. It could be used to clear big monsters. It could be used to end the game. I think you can win the game with 5 cards on turn 6 if you have Leroy. Because what is it? It's Leroy, Power Overwhelming, Soulfire, Soulfire. And that's 6, 10. No, you can't win the game. What was I saying? That's stupid. But it's still a ton of damage though. It's 6, 10, 14, 18. 22 damage in 1 turn, if my math is correct. So like, that's a crap ton, yo. Blood Imp is actually, it's really good, but if you're running Zoolock, people don't run this card because they run Young Priestess. And Young Priestess is better because it has the exact same effect, but it has 2 attacks, so you can attack with it. So as this is stealth, and you're pretty much guaranteed, unless the enemy has some kind of AoE, to get the +1 health. It's more effective in Zoolock to have the minion that can attack. This card is amazing. It's like a must-have in every Zoolock deck. So if you run Zoo, you better enchant this card or you better run it. I mean, it deals 3 damage to your hero, but it's a 1-drop and it has 3 attack and 2 health. That's so good. Like, it's such good for rushing. And usually, if you're running Zoo, you win. If you're winning with the deck, you win before you run out of health anyway. All right, Voidwalker, the best 1-drop taunt in the game. Enough said. There is no other taunt that is as good as this card. There are cards that compare. I mean, okay, Silverback Patriarchy. It's a 3-drop for 1/4. This card is so much better than that, just because it's a 1/3. You can run Gold Shire Footman, I think is what it's called. It's the same thing, but it has 1 less health. The 1 less health is what gets you. The best low-cost taunt in the game. Enough said. Demon Fire. This is really good if you're running a demon deck. Deal 2 damage if it's a friendly demon. Give it +2/+2. You could potentially on turn 2 have a 3/5 taunt. Or, on turn 2, you could have a 5/3 attacking minion. Succubus is another demon. I would only run it if you're running a demon deck, or if you're missing cards for Zoolock. Discard a random card, not the best effect. Most Warlock cards have crappy effects, but they are better in some way. It's 2 mana for 4/3, so it's not that bad. Drain life, pretty good. Deals 2 damage, restore 2 health. Not widely used, actually. Not really used at all. People just use Soulfire. Soulfire is just as good. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. I've been talking a lot. Since Demons. This could potentially be amazing because Jaraxxus is a demon, I believe. And what this does is it puts yeah, he's a demon. It puts 2 demons in your hand, and there's also other cool demon cards that you can put in your deck. So I don't know. I guess a demon deck would be fun, but I still think the other 2 would be more effective. Like that's a demon, that's a demon, that's a demon, that's a demon. Dread Infernal's a demon. Doomguard's a demon. So yeah, you could potentially get a lot of stuff with this card. It's not bad. Shadowbolt is another card that's not bad, but like compare this to Soulfire, a 3-drop for 4 damage or a 0-drop for 4 damage, and this you can select the enemy hero. This one you have to do it on a minion, so this card's outclassed. Hellfire. This card is used in handlock decks. Like they always have 2 Hellfires. It's a pretty good card. Even though it deals damage to your minions and yourself. Shadowflame is insanely awesome in handlock. Destroy a friendly minion and deal its attack damage to all enemy minions. Handlock runs 2 Mountain Giants and 2 Molten Giants. Use this on one of your own Mountain Giants or Molten Giants and you deal 8 damage to all enemy minions. This card says F you, Flame Strike. This card says F you, Holy Wrath. This card says F you, Consecration. This card says F you, Lightning Storm. Better than all of them. Summoning Portal. This card is fun. It's not necessarily effective. Your minions cost 2 less, but not less than 1. Doomguard is in Zoolock. It's a really good charge minion. It's got 7 health. That's a lot of health. But you discard 2 random cards. It kind of sucks, but it's always ran as Zoolock. Like if you don't run it, you're just like doing it wrong. Siphon Soul. This is not in Zoo decks, but it's more in handlock decks. Destroy minion, restore 3 health. It's pretty decent. It's really good actually. Dread Infernal. It's not really ran in anything. Unless you're doing a demon deck. Battlecry, deal 1 damage to all other characters. I mean, it's still pretty strong. It's a 6 for 6/6. But, yeah, let's talk about the cards I don't have. There are actually plenty of other demons that I don't have. There's a Felguard. It's a 3-drop for a 3/5 with Taunt, but in my opinion, this card sucks balls. Why would you ever want to destroy one of your mana crystals? It like puts you behind a full turn. And it's really not even that good. If you want a taunt that's 3/5, just put a Shield Master and wait a turn. Like it'd be different if this card costs 2 mana or 1 mana. Like if it costs 2 mana, I would see people using this, but it's just really bad. Void Terror is only really this is really glitchy. Why Blizzard? Like it doesn't show up. This is really good in demon decks. This could potentially be a ginormous creature. Destroy minions on either side of this and gain their attack and health. So a 3 for 3/3 is not bad. But when you destroy your minions, it could be like a 3 for like 5/7 or something crazy. I don't know. Say you got 2 Molten Giants on the battlefield. That's like the dream play. But this card would destroy both of them and become a 21/21. Am I good at math yet? I don't really know. But I mean, I guess it'd put a huge target on its back. I guess that's not that good. Pit Lord, another card that's pretty negative, has a negative effect. It's not bad though. A 4 for 5/6, another demon. Deal 5 damage to your hero. That's kind of insane though. I don't know anybody would want 5 damage to the hero. Bane of Doom. Interesting. Deal 2 damage to a character. If that kills it, summon a random demon. I mean, you could potentially summon Jaraxxus. But then you have the problem that if you summon Jaraxxus and you're like still at 30 health, then you're gonna be put to 15, which kind of sucks. Twisting Nether is kind of hilarious. Destroy all minions. It's kind of overkill. Like, Warlock is death and destruction to everybody, even yourself. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go for it. It's a cool looking card. If the picture will show up, well, never mind. Whatever. And then Lord Jaraxxus. This is actually one of the best legendaries in the whole game, in my opinion. It's a 9-drop, so of course you're gonna play a late game. Wow, I want to see it. Okay. It's replace your hero and replace him with Lord Jaraxxus. It sets your hero to 15 health, so it would be something that you want to do when you're below 15. It gives you a weapon that has 3 attack and 8 durability, and whenever you do this, your hero power is 2 mana for a 6/6 creature, I think. So it's pretty overpowered. But yeah, Lord Jaraxxus. Now, what should you craft? Honestly, there's not a lot of cards to craft in Warlock because I think a lot of them are kind of bad. They're just too self-destructive. Like, Pit Lord, no, don't craft that. It's too self-destructive. Bane of Doom, maybe. Not really, though. Doomguard, yes, if you run Zoo, but if you run Handlock, no. Jaraxxus, yes, because it's a legendary, and legendaries are badass. Twisting Nether, no. Like Shadowflame is 4 less mana and better. I don't know why you would ever have Twisting Nether, actually. Since Demons, only if you have a demon deck, Power Overwhelming, is actually, yes, craft 2 of these. They're cool, fun to use. Blood Imp, just craft the Young Priestess, but Blood Imps are cool too. Flame Imp, yes, craft this if you run Zoo. Demon Fire, maybe, if you're like into that kind of thing. I don't use it. I have 2, but I never use it. Void Terror, no. Felguard, definitely no. I just don't like this card. It's even ugly, like he's super ugly, dude. He's not even like cool to look at. Void Terror, interesting, maybe you could craft it. Shadowflame, yes, craft this. You have to have this if you have Handlock. But that's basically it. Siphon Soul, yeah, pretty good. You can craft it. Summoning Portal, no, you don't really have to craft this. It's not really that great. I used to think it was like the coolest thing ever. Like, oh, this is super awesome. But that was when I first started playing. But yeah, that is my look on Warlock. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!